Your money earns while you sleep, while you sit in traffic, on Christmas morning, and when you total up its year and punch it into a time card, the same one your paycheck uses, the wage comes out to $3.37 an hour. At $100,000, that's the number, $3.37. And I'll show you the math in a beat. That's an employee who never calls in sick and never asks for a day off. But here's the part nobody tells you. This employee's raise schedule is rigged, the pay is insulting for years, and then it goes vertical. And most people fire this worker right before every big raise. So why does nobody think of money this way? Because your account shows you a balance, not a paycheck. And balances lie. A balance is a photograph. A wage is a motion picture. Your brain reads a dollar total as an object sitting still, not a worker mid-shift. $10,000 feels like a real number until you run its wages. $10,000 earns 34 cents an hour. That's $700 for an entire year. You put in 12 months of discipline. Your money handed back $700. That's not a typo. That's the bottom rung. And most people never climb off it. The Federal Reserve's Survey of Consumer Finances puts the median retirement balance for households aged 55 to 64, the last stop before retirement, at roughly $185,000. Run the wage, $6.23 an hour. After a lifetime of saving, the typical household's money still earns less than federal minimum wage, and nearly half of American households aren't on the ladder at all. No account, no balance, no wage. The rest saved for decades and still ended up here, not because they didn't save, because nobody ever told them their money was even on the clock. Here's the math. You can do it on a napkin. Take your balance, multiply by 7%. That's the market's long-run average after inflation. No single year looks like it, but across decades it's the honest number. Now divide by 2,080. That's 40 hours a week times 52 weeks. Balance times 7% divided by 2,080. That's the whole formula. So stop asking the question everyone asks. How big is my balance? Wrong question. The balance just sits there. Ask this instead. What does my money earn per hour? That one number turns invisible progress into a paycheck. And a paycheck is something you already know how to read, raises included. Run it at $100,000. $100,000 times 7% is $7,000 a year. $7,000 divided by 2,080 hours is $3.37. The number from the title. You just built it yourself. It runs in reverse too. Pick a wage and the formula tells you its price. $1 an hour costs $29,714 of balance. Call it $30,000 to buy your money its first real dollar. And once you see money this way, your portfolio stops being a pile and starts becoming a payroll. You're not saving, you're employing. Every dollar you invest is a silent employee, clocking in every single shift without fail, and it never quits unless you fire it. Pause and run yours. Balance times 0.07 divided by 2,080. What did you get? Before tax, that's your money's hourly wage today. And it probably looks insulting. Good. That's where the ladder starts. Meet Sam, 34 years old, warehouse supervisor, $20 an hour. That's $41,600 a year. Sam puts $500 a month into a broad index fund. Same fund, same $500 every month. Now watch the silent employee climb the ladder. Rung 1, $10,000. Sam gets there in under 2 years. The wage is 34 cents an hour. A parking meter out-earns it. 12 months of discipline, $700 back. This is the insult phase, and almost everyone who quits somewhere during it. Rung 2, $25,000, roughly year 4. 84 cents an hour, still pocket change. But quietly, the wage just multiplied 2.5 times, and Sam didn't work one extra shift for it. Rung 3, $50,000, roughly year 7, $1.68 an hour. That's $3,500 a year, almost $300 a month. For the first time, it looks like something real, a car payment that shows up whether Sam does or not. Where's your money on this ladder right now? Rung 4, $100,000, roughly year 12, $3.37 an hour. The number from the title. Per day, that's $19.18. Every day, 365 days a year. Notice that's less than a workday's wages. 8 hours at $3.37 is nearly $27 because it's not new money, It's the same $7,000 a year, spread across all 365 days, instead of just the 260 you work. The wage shrinks per day because weekends and holidays get paid too. While Sam grills on a Sunday, earning nothing, his money still collects its $19, and it cuts both ways. A $300 impulse buy at this rung erases 89 hours of the employee's wages, more than 2 weeks of its work, gone in one swipe. Rung 5, $215,429, roughly year 19, $7.25 an hour. Stop there for a second. That is the federal minimum wage. Sam's money is now legally employable, and the minimum wage hasn't had a raise since 2009, 17 years frozen. Sam's employee gets a raise every single year it stays on the job, automatically. So what does the next raise cost Sam? Almost nothing, and that's the part nobody believes. The final climb from $7.25 to $20 an hour takes the balance from $215,000 to $594,000. Of that $379,000 climb, Sam's contributions cover roughly $78,000. That's 13 years of $500 a month. Growth hands over the other $301,000. On the early rungs, you carry the money. On the late rungs, the money carries you. That's the raise schedule bending vertically. Rung 6, $594,286, roughly year 32, $20 an hour. Read that again. Sam earns $20 an hour. Sam's portfolio earns $20 an hour. Every shift Sam works, the money now works one right beside him. Dollar for dollar, hour for hour. Sam needed 20 years of promotions to reach $20. The money's next raise is already on the schedule, and Sam doesn't have to ask for it. The day your money out-earns you is not a fantasy number. For Sam, it's roughly a date on the calendar, and the ladder doesn't top out where Sam's wage does. At $917,429, the money earns $30.88 an hour. That's the median full-time American salary. At that rung, your portfolio isn't just an employee anymore. It's the median American worker. Full salary, no commute, and it never retires. That's what vertical means. But this whole ladder assumes one thing: Sam never fires the employee. Remember the beginning. Most people do, and they do it right before the biggest raises on the schedule. Here's exactly what that costs. This is how the firing actually happens. Nobody rage quits. Sam just stops. Year 7, balance at $50,000, wage still $1.68 an hour. A car breaks, rent jumps. The $500 feels pointless anyway. So the contributions quietly stop and the money just sits. Now run both versions 20 years forward. The Sam who stopped still did fine on paper. That $50,000 grows on its own to roughly $193,000. The Sam who kept the $500 going lands at roughly $439,000. Same fund, same 7%, same starting balance. The gap is roughly $246,000. And the Sam who stopped still beats the median household nearing retirement. The bar is that low, better than most, and still $250,000 short. A loss that never shows up on any statement. There's no line item for the raises you didn't collect. Say it as a wage. The quitter's money earns $6.51 an hour. The continuer's earns $14.79. More than double, from one decision that didn't even feel like a decision. Nobody fired the employee out loud. They just stopped showing up to work on the flat rungs right before the raise schedule bent upwards. That's the mistake from the beginning. That's what it costs. So tonight, open your account and run the payroll. Your balance times 0.07 divided by 2,080. That's your money's hourly wage right now while you're watching this. Maybe it's 34 cents, maybe it's $3.37. Maybe it's small enough to sting. The number doesn't matter as much as what you now know about it. The raise schedule is rigged in your favor, and it only pays the ones who stay on the payroll. You started this video watching a balance. You're ending it running a payroll, and your newest employee just clocked in. Never sick, never late, never quits. Unless you fire it. So what's your money's hourly wage right now? Run the math and put the number in the comments. And if this earned it, subscribe. Sorted post the numbers nobody shows you, and keep the momentum going. Watch the only 3 ETFs you need to build wealth. It's on the screen. And remember, this isn't personal financial advice. It's information so you can build your own plan. See you on the next video.